What's interesting about digital banking security is that it's not just about the security. It's like having coffee. It's usually not only the coffee you care about. It's about the atmosphere, it's about the break that you're taking, it's about the conversation you're having, it's about the experience. And it's the same with digital banking. It's not only about the security, it's about the experience. User convenience, for one. Not all users are the same. Some users are security relaxed. All they want is a smooth ride. And other users are security anxious. They will prefer to be notified at login. They will prefer to confirm and sign the transactions. So banks can basically do two things. First, give users the choice. Let them choose how they want to authenticate. Users can authenticate with a token or with biometrics like a fingerprint, facial recognition, voice recognition, and all of this on their mobile. Banks can trigger authentication only when it makes sense. And they can do this by combining strong authentication with fraud detection and risk management solutions. Bringing new solutions out quickly. See, there are many different fraud detection technologies available on the market. Device profiling, malware detection, geolocation, behavioral biometrics, and this is just to name a few. And banks struggle to choose, test, and integrate these solutions. And this is what we had in mind when we designed the Assurance Hub. It's a smart risk assessment platform in the cloud that enables banks to assess online banking sessions in real time. It evaluates if a transaction is risky or not and recommends the appropriate action, taking into account the preferences of the users. So typically it will allow or block the transaction or ask users to confirm their identity. Because it comes with pre-integrated solutions, and it makes it possible for banks to introduce new ones really quickly. You can basically introduce a new technology in just 2 weeks compared to 12 months if you were doing it on your own. It's really time that matters here. Yes, as a matter of fact, we are investing a lot in digital identity. People need digital IDs to use all their online services. At some point, they will need to enroll, to confirm, and to sign transactions. Most digital IDs in use today are not secure or not convenient, or both. And with more and more online services and open banking initiatives and new tougher regulations, the need for digital ID schemes is becoming critical. Banks are being pushed to play the role of a trusted party and become identity providers. But the services need to be convenient, secure, and wide-reaching. Banks need to work together and with other players like mobile operators and governments to build strong ID schemes that people will use. So in the end, it's really about trust. It's really about building trust. So currently they're still based on traditional technologies, but the next generation of digital ID hubs and mobile ID wallets could be based on promising technologies like blockchain. So stay tuned. Yeah, so you were asking me about the role of security in digital banking. I think it's fundamental, because it's really what makes it possible for banks and people to focus on what really matters. Convenient and secure. Rock, indie rock. Contactless. 50-50. I like them both, but I prefer Modigliani. Très bonne remarque au fond là-bas.
Gemalto Frédérique Richert, première.